guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Ephraim and you're watching Planting with F and Grace. Now, do you want to have something that is quite nice and interesting? So I think most of us wants that kind of collection. So I think what we are going to suggest to you is you can collect something that is actually kind of rare or kind of interesting type of plant. And one of those things is what we call as those caudiciform type of plants or yung tinatawag nating Caudex. Now, what is Caudex? Caudex is something that meron siyang malaking mga stems, okay? Or significant yung kanyang stems at very noticeable. So, ibig sabihin, madali siyang makita, kumbaga. One of those type of plants is this plant, okay? This is called Jatropha Podagrica, okay? Jatropha Podagrica. This is also known as, with a common name, gout plant, gout stalk, Guatemala tubarb, coral plant, Buddha belly plant, forging nut, pisik nut, gouty stalk, nestle spurge, Australian bottle plant, and tartogo. Now, nung pinuntahan namin sa mga sellers, ang sabi sa amin, you're looking for Buddha belly plant. So, mas kilala siya sa Southeast Asia or sa Pilipinas na Buddha belly plant. So this kind of plant is native to tropical America. Okay, so dun siya nakita or dun siya yun ang kanyang origin. But as time goes by, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng siguro exchange of plants. So and may mga tao na nagdala nito sa atin. So that's why it was being cultured as an ornamental plant here in the Philippines. So as you can see, the most remarkable part of this particular plant is its stems. Okay? So this kind of stem is quite, kasabi natin, it is part of the succulent family or succulent type. So this is a small succulent or sub-woody shrub with singularly distorted stem and branches. So singularly distorted type of branches. So kung mapakita natin, in this particular plant, meron tayo ditong tatlong puno. So this is one, this is two, and the other one is at the back. Ito yung patatlo. And as you can see, they all erected. So sila ay nakatayo lamang at doon sila mismo nagkakaroon or nagpo-form ng tinatawag nating mga branches. Okay? So, the base of this particular plant, medyo binaon natin yung base kasi nga, most of them believe that this particular plant ay medyo mas lumalaki pag siya ay nakabaon doon sa ating soil mix. Okay? Sa kanyang soil medium. So, that's what we do. Kasi yun yung nirecommend sa amin ng aming seller in order for us to achieve a particular big Caudex form. I don't know if that is true, pero siguro malalaman natin sooner or later pag tayo ay nagkaroon ng repotting of this particular plant. So, the leaves, as you can see, konti lang yung leaves niya. The reason behind that is nagkaroon kasi nag-shed na yung leaves niya. I don't know why, pero most probably because it start now to go into flower. Okay, so let's discuss first the leaves. As you can see, ito ang kanyang matured leaves. Yung kanyang matured leaves, it is resembles something like para siyang may tatlong leaves na meron siyang na nahati sa tatlong bagay. So, tatlong lugar. This is a type of leaves na may tatlong areas. Okay? And then aside from that, yung kanyang veins, nagpo-form siya ng veins, nag-radiate siya from the center. Okay? Now, the flower itself, as you can see here, ang literature states that it produces a red type of flower. Pero in this case, sa nakikita ko dito, this is quite yellow. I don't know if this particular plant becomes successful in terms of flowering, baka makita natin yung sinasabi nila sa literature. But if this plant retains its color as yellow color, so definitely that is quite amazing kasi nga wala pa kasing identify ng ng yellow flower with this particular plant. So this one is great primarily sa ating garden, outdoor. Kasi sa outdoor, pag ito itinanim sa ating garden, most probably, mas lalaki pa siya, parang isa siyang shrub or isang puno. Pero kung siya ilalagay natin sa indoor, walang problema doon. Basta every time na meron tayo, or every year, annually, you have to repot this particular plant para mag-provide siya ng mas malaking spaces para mas lumaki yung Caudex niya doon sa ating plant. Okay, the size of this plant will grow when matures, mas magiging maganda yung kanyang pag-swollen ng kanyang stems. And as it grow up, so nagkakaroon tayo ng konti nung kanyang dahon dun sa pinakadulo, resembling to this one already. Okay? Pero hindi ko naman sinasabi na this is quite matured already kasi ang matured nito ay mataas talaga. Okay? Now, this particular plant, sabi nga natin, is a type of slow-growing plant. So, mabagal siyang lumaki. And several smaller stems sprouting from the top part of this one. So, gaya nito, so nag-stem siya. Hindi siya yung pinaka-apical part or yung pinaka-dulo. Pero dito, sa part na to, nagkaroon pa siya ng stem. Okay? Katulad din ito. So, hindi siya tuloy-tuloy. Okay? So, as it grows, nag-stem pa siya. Okay. Okay, so the main purpose of the swollen base primarily is because it stores water. So the more, the bigger the Caudex or the base of this particular plant, the more water it stores. Kaya nga sinasabi din natin that this particular plant is a drought-resistant type. Ibig sabihin ng drought resistance, pwede siya mag-survive ng mahabang panahon ng walang tubig. Okay, so the watering stages for this particular plant, pwede siyang bigyan ng water once a month lang. So ganun siya kaganda na alagaan. Kahit iwanan mo isang buwan, it will grow. It will be there kasi nga meron siyang stored water. Okay. So, in terms of the flowering, so may fragrant yung kanyang flower. Mabango yung kanyang flower. In terms of the light and temperature, actually I have observed this particular plant. Nung nilagay namin siya sa labas, na direct sunlight, talagang nag-sog yung kanyang leaves. Feeling namin mamamatay na siya. So, pero after a while, nung nilagay namin siya sa areas na hindi naaarawan or hindi nagkakaroon ng direct light, so what happened is, bumalik siya sa dati niyang itsura. And this particular plant, doon sa medyo dim part ng aming bahay, doon siya nakalagay. And it has a good response to that particular area. Kaya, well, I would suggest na, sana if you're going to have this particular plant, I would suggest na ilagay siya sa medyo maliwanag na lugar to achieve something na mas marami yung kanyang dahon and also to achieve a good type of Caudex formation. So, in terms of the sunlight, kailangan niya ng sunlight pero bright light lang, hindi direct sunlight kasi talagang mamamatay siya. Next, watering and feeding, as I've told you a while ago, once a month, yun, pinaka-best sa kanya. In terms of fertilizer, application of fertilizer, you have to apply fertilizer for this plant, especially when it is growing. So, during the growth season of this plant, lagyan natin ng fertilizer. Okay? Then, we have to provide. You can provide a slow release fertilizer for this one. You could provide an organic fertilizer, yung mga manures na pwede nyo ilagay dito. Well, walang problema tayo dito. Next, in terms of the soil medium that you're going to use, maganda dito ang CNS or yung cactus and succulent type of soil mix, kung saan medyo buhaghag yung kanyang texture. Ganun din may available na pumice rocks. Now, if you don't have that particular CNS soil mix, you could use particular soil basta meron kayong 25% pumice rocks. So, para hindi siya masyado mag-clog ng water. Now, in terms of the maintenance, hindi siya kailangan ng maintenance actually. So, wala din siyang grooming na kailangan gawin. It will do its work. Bahala siya mag-shed ng kanyang leaves. Okay? Propagations. Meron siyang flower, so definitely you can propagate it with seeds, provided na merong tayong cross-pollinations. I have not seen anything na meron siyang self-pollination na nangyari. Pero most probably, since naiisa lamang siya, I would recommend to you cuttings. Okay? Cuttings will be the best options na meron ako kasi nga, konti lang siya. Okay. Next, pests and diseases. Wala siyang known diseases o yung mga tinatawag natin fungi. But take note, in one conditions, pwede siyang atakihin ng mites. Okay? Now, we have to apply miticides in the time na meron na siyang manifestation ng mites. Next, you have to, that's the only thing that nakita ko, nabasa ko regarding with the insects or pests that could dwell on this particular plant. Okay, so use of Buddha belly plant, meron siyang tinatawag na medicinal purpose. Pero next time natin i-explore yun. Pero this one will make a good addition to your plant collection sa indoor and outdoor garden. Pwede siya ilagay nyo sa patio at saka sa living room. Wala tayo magiging problema and it will be a best plant for you. So I think that's all, folks. You're watching Planting with F and Grace. Don't forget to subscribe and share our YouTube channel. Also, please add up to your page si Managracia at ang Lihim na Hardin. Thank you very much and goodbye.
I never made it, but I know